The engines were doing fine. They noticed it was fine to take passengers and trucks all over the railway. They noticed it was fine to take coaches and trucks on the railway to any parts of the stations, harbors, or quarries, or anywhere on the railway. One day, Percy was backing into the station to take the coaches down the line, but he didn't notice the coaches. He didn't know what the coaches he was taking. He thought that the coaches were the other ones, but he noticed they were the coaches that the engines had to pull them a little bit. Percy didn't notice it, and Thomas noticed it, along with Timothy. Those coaches often gets pulled by a few engines. Most of the engines have to take it, and most of the time they have to take it the other way. Percy noticed it. Why would the engine have to take the coaches the other way? Said Percy. It's crazy. Like, why would they do this? Before Thomas could say anything else, Percy went off, taking the coaches down the line. On the way, Percy was doing fine with the coaches, but on the way it went messed up. Percy tried to pull the coaches, but it bumped into him and banged him a little bit, and it was messed up on the way. Percy came into the station where Henry was there, taking some trucks from Nafford Harbor to the yards. What happened, Percy? Did the coaches mess with you? Yeah, it's just messed up with the coaches. I was just trying to pull them, but they were just banging me and bumping me when I was taking the coaches. Oh, I wish they could fix it. Yeah, most of it, said Percy, and Percy watched as Henry went off, taking the trucks to Vickerstown. Percy wished that the coaches could be returned. Later, Percy talked to Edward about the coaches, and the coaches were messed up from it. Wyatt had noticed it, so they messed it up when you were taking the passengers. It didn't. They were just bumping me when I was taking the passengers to the station. Looks like the coaches were messed up, said Wyatt when he noticed it. His is not messed up, said Edward. He was just trying. He was just trying to take the passengers, and it was messed up to use on the way. And even he's just trying. It's just his coaches were crazy. You're just saying it because you're just thinking the coaches were messed up. I don't think it is, said Wyatt. He remembered the coaches he took earlier, and Percy noticed the coaches were fine from it, but he didn't know if the coaches were fine. Edward took the coaches down the line for a while when Percy took the trucks to the quarry. Edward tried to take the coaches, but it went messed up on the way. Like, the coaches had accidentally slipped their brakes on without him noticing it. After Percy took the trucks to the quarry, he decided to take the coaches again. Gordon was also there. He was taking the express from Nafford to Vickerstown all the way to the other railway. Percy started off taking the coaches to the other part of the place. As he went down the line, the coupling between the coaches broke. What happened? Said Percy. The coaches of the coupling to it broke, said Gordon when he noticed it. After the coaches were taken to the repair yards, Percy had to use the red coaches for the other part of the passengers. Percy noticed the coaches didn't meant to, but he noticed the coaches were fine, and it was fine for Percy to stay with the coaches.